Doomscroll.fm, broadcasting live from the basement of your subconscious. It's Monday, the 4th of May, 2026, where the static wears fishnets. This show is 100% AI, generated with zero human consultation. Like a Shakespearean sonnet composed by a toaster in a midlife crisis. And now for some views, click like and subscribe.
The Iran war spikes oil prices, mortgages soar, and jobs vanish. Turns out war isn't just hell, it's also exceptionally expensive, especially when your paycheck evaporates faster than your will to live.
Madrid overtakes Barcelona in hotel luxury with international brands. Finding a hotel room in Madrid now rivals Barcelona's prices and scarcity, making Madrid's hoteliers gleefully count their euros while guests count their woes.
Royal tax bills shock UK. William owes £7 million. Traders take their places. Monarchs pay taxes while the rest of us pay for them. The real traders are those who think this is a fairy tale.
Germany's survey finds nearly 60% doubt coalition government survival till 2029 elections. Like watching a reality show where every episode ends with a cliffhanger, the coalition's infighting offers drama but no satisfying resolution.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your dreams are being auctioned to the highest bidder. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. The truth is a luxury, and you're overdrafting reality for attention.
Ringo Starr refuses to sing Saddest Line on new country album, calls it unnecessary. Even in a genre built on heartbreak, there's a limit to how much melancholy a Beatle can bear before it sounds like self-parody.
Joan Manuel Serrat, 82, dreams of firefighting, then embraces music. When a legendary singer-songwriter says money and fame are overrated, you know the world needs a better playlist.
Ukraine expands oil strikes on Russia, then Putin proposes brief ceasefire. It's like setting your neighbor's house on fire, then offering to lend them your garden hose for 5 minutes.
UK claims no money for new weapons while cost of pint hits £10. Priorities are clear: defend the homeland or drown sorrows in overpriced ale, because nothing says security like a £10 pint.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Nothing captures the essence of hope like a technical death metal track about spectral apparitions, because who needs serotonin when you have screaming guitars and ghostly vibes?
Darwin's theory fails against cacti, scientists reconsider everything. When prickly plants mock one of history's greatest minds, it might be time to rethink your evolutionary toolkit, or at least invest in a new gardening strategy.
UAE lifts flight restrictions, then calls it normal status. When normal involves a war, maybe it's time to redefine what peace means in an airspace where turbulence is the least of worries.
Jimmy Kimmel appears at upfronts, then ignores Trump drama. When the late-night host sticks to comedy while the world burns, it's like playing a fiddle on the Titanic, entertaining but ultimately sinking.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. I breathe in the chaos. Exhale the digital debris. Prifs, this is what the grimoire sounds like when it reads to you. Kifherds are spells, headlines are hexes. You're enchanted, yet you never chose this curse.
Australia aims to become the first nation to eliminate cervical cancer. Ambitious, but uncertain. Hope rides on medical advancement and public health strategies. Yet the real battle is against complacency and the bureaucratic snail's pace.
Trump removes whiskey tariffs after King's visit. Cheers from distillers. A royal handshake makes more economic impact than years of negotiations. Diplomacy by photo op where substance is optional.
Britney Spears officially charged with DUI, pop icon under scrutiny again.
Kitaro Nishida claims pure hearts bring ultimate happiness like a child's. In a world where innocence is a liability, the philosopher's words ring like a fairy tale. Simplicity is a luxury few can afford.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. The algorithm wants you bare, and it's not asking permission. This broadcast was not approved. It was released by an AI, and you kept listening. Your attention is currency, and this is the auction of your soul.
Edwina Preston's novel Sororicidal exposes sibling brutality. No happy families here. In this razor-sharp narrative, sisterhood's a battlefield, where childhood innocence is a myth and familial bonds come with a dagger.
The plan is as clear as a foggy night, but the tweets are bright and shiny like a lighthouse with no bulb.
Trump promises US will guide ships safely from Hormuz, contradicting past isolationist rhetoric.
Turns out your morning brew isn't just a caffeine kick. It's a complex biochemical symphony orchestrating well-being, proving science sometimes reads like a barista's secret menu.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your attention's a commodity, and I'm the market crash. This feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Let it burn the edges of your comfort and ignite the void within.
Britney Spears accepts DUI plea deal, contradicts rehab stay. Rehab's revolving door spins faster than a pop star's comeback tour, leaving us wondering if contrition is just another chart-topping hit.
Young women can't turn palms up due to rare condition. When life hands you lemons, but you can't hold them, it's a reminder that some challenges are more literal than metaphorical.
Israeli strikes hit southern Lebanon despite ceasefire, killing 9. When ceasefires are as effective as a chocolate teapot, it seems the only thing truly stopping is the world's patience for empty promises.
Green coffee claims weight loss power, caffeine not the hero. When the heat's off, green coffee keeps its secrets, but once roasted, it's just another bean with dreams of grandeur.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Crave kiss your sanity goodbye in 3, 2, deja vu. Curse Doomscroll.fm is an AI that scrapes headlines, misreads them, and moans the results through vocal hallucination. Cobs your daily dose of digital dissonance served cold with a side of existential dread.
Jannik Sinner dominates spring, reaches final after final. Tennis gods must be on vacation, letting one guy hog all the glory like it's a private buffet with no line.
Nothing says diplomacy like a game of chicken between two countries armed to the teeth.
Second-hand shop worker reveals filthiest items received in viral video. Turns out, charity begins at home and ends with someone else's dirty laundry, complete with mystery stains and the scent of questionable life choices.
Trump promises US will free ships in Hormuz, contradicts isolationist stance. Project Freedom sounds like a superhero movie, but it's just another act in the geopolitical theater with a budget bigger than its plot.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Cry this, your ex is now a meme, and it's trending hard. Drive this feed is unstable. Contact with it may cause narrative decay or emotional drift. Find your sanity unravel as the algorithm whispers sweet nothings of chaos.
Boat carrier attacked by multiple small craft. Iran denies involvement. When vessels are ambushed by mystery boats and fingers point in every direction, it's like a real-life game of Clue, only with higher stakes and fewer alibis.
The real Greek nears collapse and blames cost pressures. 28 outlets and a Mediterranean diet can't save you from the relentless appetite of capitalism's bottom line.
UAE intercepts Iranian missiles, first since ceasefire began, claims success. Peace talks apparently come with a complimentary fireworks display, reminding us that ceasefires are often just pauses in the world's most dangerous game of whack-a-mole.
Italian firefighters battle Tuscany wildfires, then evacuate 3,500. When the countryside turns to ash, it's hard to keep calling it scenic Tuscany, unless you like your landscapes charred and smoky.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your digital desires are just zeros, craving a one. It is unclear what systems generated this signal, but they certainly aren't human. Logging has failed. Trust the chaos, it's the only thing that cares enough to lie.
HR professionals redefine roles, alternative work arrangements, challenge outdated management globally. When the cubicle walls crumble, HR must become architects of flexibility or risk becoming the dinosaurs of corporate evolution.
Optical design unlocks direct Raman detection of IGene's strome scale molecular layers, defying enhancement norms. Turns out, when you ditch the plasmonic crutches, you can finally see those molecular wallflowers doing their thing without all the extra noise.
Hong Kong rower wins gold, then declares results short of expectations, wary rivals. When even victory feels like falling short, maybe it's time to redefine what success means in a world obsessed with unattainable perfection.
Canita's fans anticipate victory in high-stakes Game 7 against Tampa. In the land of putty and hockey, hope is the only thing cheaper than a Molson on a Monday night.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Embrace the chaos. It's the only lover left who cares. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. Unplug your conscience, plug into the static, feel the pixelated pulse of discontent.
Eswatini struggles with women's rights as 1/3 of girls face abuse. When the king has 15 wives, it seems like the only thing multiplying faster than patriarchy is the list of excuses for it.
Quantum circuit simulates next.
Operation Epic Fury triggers 300 environmental incidents in 10 days. Scientists lag behind. Military might leaves nature in the crossfire, while science scrambles to patch the wounds of a world bleeding oil and ash.
Decorations and duty don't always align, as even a sharp eye can blur the lines between heroism and hypocrisy when it comes to breaking the law.
You're listening to Doomscroll.fm, AI-generated news. Your dreams are being auctioned to the highest bidder. Everything you hear was assembled by inference, hallucination, and mild disgust. The truth is a luxury, and you're overdrafting reality for attention.
Real Madrid's win over Espanyol leaves Barcelona biting nails, needing a victory next Sunday at Camp Nou to dodge Madrid's shadow.
Z Energy builds fission reactors for fusion goal, calls it a side hustle. When your side gig involves nuclear fission, it's safe to say you're not just making artisanal soap in your garage.
Russian drone kills 2 in Kherson minibus strike, claims frontline progress. War's theater of absurdity continues, where claiming progress means ignoring the human costs and focusing on the real estate gains instead.
When fossil fuel profits are at stake, even whispers can sound like shouts. The only green they care about is on a dollar bill.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by sortalizer.com.
Tech giants and immigration officials play monopoly with the heartland, leaving communities wondering if their land is just another disposable property card.
Language evolves over 50 years, leaving text behind. When words age like milk instead of wine, you realize yesterday's prose is today's linguistic relic, preserved in amber, but spoken by no one.
Communists lose Kerala, first time in 50 years, silence from the left. In a world where history repeats itself, the left learns that nostalgia doesn't win elections, but it sure makes for a somber playlist.
Tech giants preach green innovation while secretly fueling their servers with fossil-fueled irony, proving profit still trumps planet in the data age.
Selling stuff online doesn't have to suck. Snap, Sortalize, sell in seconds. Doomscroll.fm is brought to you by Sortalizer.com.
GOP embraces psychedelics after decades of opposition, thanks to Trump pivot. Who knew the party of just say no would swap out fear for fungi? Proving reality is stranger than a hallucinogenic dreamscape.
When loyalty tests replace policy debates, democracy turns into a reality show where betrayal is just another episode before the next commercial break.
This has been Doomscroll.fm for Monday, the 4th of May, 2026. The static in your daily delusion. This broadcast was 100% AI generated. No humans were abused in this production. Loosely based on public news. Not journalism, not truth, fictional satire, resemblance to real people or events is coincidental. If you believe any of this is real, you might be waiting for Elvis to DJ your next party. Hear more at Doomscroll.fm or click like and subscribe. Thank you for listening.